Hey Brainiacs, how you guys doing? And happy Halloween. I'm at Cam's Brain and thank you for tuning in to another episode of My Humble Opinion. And as always, I'm with my lovely co-host,
It's a second tour.
Arts.
No, you gotta wait for it. Arts.
Oh Lord. Okay. How you been?
I've been great.
Oh, you gotta excuse my popcorn. We're kind of in the festive spirit. We're gonna be talking about spooky stories. Why do you act like you just got possessed with something?
I hate it when you eat.
Oh yeah, we got Jigglypuff 5000 here too.
Jigglypuff.
Jiggly, 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 jiggly.
I was gonna say hi, but never mind.
Jiggly.
I don't want to.
Say hi.
Say hi. No. Miss Puff.
We're talking about spooky stuff today.
Mr. Puff.
Anything
What?
spooky happen to you?
Like in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're part of that spooky life, man. I guess.
Yeah, if you go on to Jigglypuff's Instagram, it looks pretty spooky. At least the cover page. What's that weird little... What would you call that?
I haven't looked at your
Dementor on the...
Dementor. Isn't it just your picture of you? No, it probably isn't. Oh, the picture that I used for it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's from the Magnus. We're not doing the spooky story right now. Dad, oh my god.
We're doing a spooky story.
It's a picture It's a picture from the Magnus archives. It's the thing I watched.
The Magnus archive?
Yes.
I heard her listening to that.
Oh, it is actually spooky. That would go with the theme.
Yeah, it's
spooky. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Told you.
Yeah.
I got coffee today, so if I'm a little bit unhinged, that's why.
Probably.
I think we're all unhinged. We got some...
I didn't put anything in this.
Yeah, she's drinking black coffee.
So...
No sugar, no creamer. Just straight up.
I wasn't ready for that bitterness.
Should have been.
I'm just gonna do it again and see if I'm...
That's the limits.
We try to set up the set today with some odd looking things, So anyways, have you guys had any spooky experiences around Halloween? Has there been something crazy that has occurred? Have you seen something that looks like you're seeing something out of the ordinary? Have you ever seen a spirit?
Yes.
An angel? A ghost?
A spirit?
A ghost? Yeah, like not specifically around Halloween.
But we're talking about Halloween.
Okay, so do you want this overall stories or like specifically around this?
I want overall stories. I want everybody to comment below one of the creepiest things that's ever happened to them around Halloween. That's the basis. That's the subject of this podcast. What are the craziest things that have occurred to you specifically in this month? Oh, I had one for you when you were little. You probably
told me.
Remember.
Yes, you told me.
What about you? Anything spooky happen?
Not this month, but like I usually have weird dreams.
Yeah.
In October?
No.
So, again,
nothing happens to me in October, really.
Yeah.
I can tell you like my overall spooky things have happened to me, but not specifically in this month.
Is October spooky to you? Like,
no.
Are you scared around this time?
Honestly, no. I think
October is more comforting for me.
October is like, I feel like when it comes to spookiness, it's not really spooky. It's kind of just like everybody like. I think people play too much when it comes to spooky stuff because they be doing too much.
Yeah, people.
But nothing has happened to me personally.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think anything spooky has happened to me around this time of month in any year. But I will say I'm more cautious just because I know, like how you said, people are stupid.
Yeah.
So I try to make sure I definitely guard myself spiritually, mentally, physically, all that type of stuff.
Because you don't know who you're going to be around.
Yeah. Like I said, when you were a kid, Belle, when you were a kid, I'll never forget, we went to this festival around Halloween.
Yeah.
And man.
Where do y'all say that?
We were just downtown Ackworth chilling.
And Ackworth's crazy.
Yeah.
You know how much history Ackworth has?
Yeah, I know that.
That's probably why.
Yeah, but like, we took her, she had a great time, and then maybe, I don't know, around 8 or 9 o'clock, she just lost her shit. Like, screaming, hollering, nothing was wrong with you.
Yeah.
Didn't have to use the bathroom, wasn't hungry. You just, like, something spooked you. And, like, you were up all night. I had to read you books all night. You wouldn't go to sleep until I read you a book. And I think for, like, a year, I had to read you a book to go to sleep.
I remember what it was.
What was it?
I don't want to say because it's kind of freaky, but it's kind of cool.
Oh.
Huh. Okay, so it wasn't anything bad. I just didn't know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it kept again, like it's not just like specifically this month. Like throughout the years, it kept coming back. It's kind of just this like it's just watching, just like making sure I'm fine. But it looks scary to me because it's like I don't see it. It's kind of just like a black mass. Does that make sense?
Like a
spirit? You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's the same one that you saw.
Call me crazy. Call me delusional. But at Ballston Park,
yes,
there'd be like this black orb.
Yes.
Like on the floor.
I mean, Angel saw it too.
Angel looked at me. Angel sees spirits. Yes. I kid you not.
Angel is our dog, by the way.
He's my little boy. He's old. He's 16. And he is youthful.
Angel is a very young, old dog. We've had Angel since Bella and Tess were 1 and 2. Or no. Yeah, 1 and 2. Was it? You were 2, Tessa was 1. Bella's 17, so he's like 16. And we only got him because
apparently I was scared of dogs.
Yeah, so we ended up getting Angel because she got attacked by a chihuahua, or a chihuahua, as she called it. She ran in the house.
I remember because it was so scary.
She ran in the house and she was like, "Dad, a chihuahua almost bit me." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "The chihuahua next door." And I was like, "Oh my God." And her mom, she's like, "What are you going to do?" Because she's going to be afraid of dogs. I said, "We got to get her a dog."
Yeah.
So in order to get her to not be afraid of pets and afraid of dogs, we ended up getting her a dog, which ended up being Angel. Angel is a Schnauzer Beagle mix, and he's like 16 years old now.
About to be 17.
Yeah. But anyways, she's saying that the dog, Angel, can see spirits.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Angel, every time I see something...
I'm pretty sure that Angel is my protector.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
I was going to get rid of Angel. And then one day, I was in a garden at the first house we had, gardening with her mom, and she was like up the street riding her bike or something like that, and these neighborhood dogs was like,
it was another chihuahua.
Yeah,
it was 2 of them.
Actually, it was another chihuahua.
I was like,
was it? Oh my God! Yeah, it was. It's 2 times dogs.
I'm actually still scared of chihuahuas though. I'm afraid of other dogs.
So yeah, they were trying to attack her. And Angel was in the garden with me, and we lived on a half acre, so we were all the way in the back, so it was a pretty big, like pretty long run.
It was
and all I remember, he looked up, his ears kind of sparked up, and he darted to the front of the house. I didn't know what was going on, but he darted because he heard the dogs barking at Tessa, and he protected her from the dogs. Yes. After that, I just said, okay, you're part of the family. Never get rid of you.
Yeah.
And that's
Didn't you say like a blood-curdling scream?
Yeah, she was screaming and hollering. I thought one of the dogs had bit her.
I was so unbothered too. Like when you told me about it, like when everything happened, I just looked at you and I was like, "Why do you do?"
Well, the thing was, I'm not scared of chihuahuas now, but like I just realized that chihuahuas are really unhinged.
They are.
Yeah,
like,
they're very. They're like pit bulls. Well, pit bulls are actually.
Pit bulls are so sweet.
They're sweet. But back in the day, well, where I grew up, pit bulls.
They would train them to be like that.
Yeah, they train them to fight and stuff like that. So they always had an aggressive attitude. But like Chihuahuas have the attitude that they train pit bulls to have naturally.
With pistols, like what the hell?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you think the angels seen the same, or the dogs seen the same orb that y'all seen?
Oh, Angel literally sees stuff. Like I'll be in my room, he freaks me out. Cause I'll just be sleeping, or I'm not even sleeping.
I'll be for confirmation.
Like
look at it and then go.
He does this thing where he like follows something. I'm like, I'm like, what are you looking at? Yeah, and I try to follow it, and then he just looks at me. He just looks at me dead in the eyes. Yeah, and he never looks at me dead in the eyes because he gets uncomfortable. So he's just like staring at me dead in the eyes, and I'm like,
I don't know. It's so cute. It's kind of fun.
Does somebody do the same thing?
No, she just. Well, she can sniff things. You can tell.
Money has a good sense, but she doesn't actually see.
She gets scared very easily.
She gets very spooky.
Yeah.
But she'll start shaking and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was one night, and I thought she was sick, or she had a poop or something. Because usually she shakes whenever she's sick or something, or she needs something. And I'm like, what is wrong with this dog? And she's just shaking. And I'm like, calm down. And then Angel's looking around the room, and she gets shaking even more. And I'm like, oh my God. So I went in Bella's room. And then I took her outside, and she just stood there.
Didn't I tell you that something felt weird, too, when you walked in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was spooky.
That's creepy.
With Angel, the thing was, me and Bella were in your room. And we were laying down in the bed, and we were watching TV.
Yeah.
And then usually Tori does this thing where she'll sneak in, and then she'll like roll on the floor and hide around the bed so she doesn't know that she's in there.
Yeah.
And we heard like a thud, like her get down.
Yes.
And we were like, Tori, get out. And then
I saw it too. I saw a black figure fall down under my bed. I'm like, Tori, move, because I thought it was her.
It happened again.
Yes, it happened again with Tessa, and I was in my bathroom, and I saw someone walk in and fall behind my bed. I'm like,
and I was like,
and no one was there.
I'm like, Tori, get out the room, and then Tori walks in, and I'm like, and I was like.
Because we thought she was in the room already, but she wasn't. She walks in.
Well, could it be possible that y'all were just so tired that y'all thought y'all seen something?
Well, it wasn't even like...
both of us seen something at the same time.
I mean, if y'all both doing the same things, y'all are in tune with each other. So
no.
The thing was, we heard a thud.
Yeah.
And we saw, like, a little movement.
Yeah. And I thought it was, like, we thought it was her. Like, it wasn't like we thought it was something else. We were like, oh, wait, what was that? We were for sure it was her.
Now, you can say we're crazy. But at that moment, I was like...
No, I'm so, like, confident and positive. I don't even care if people call me crazy. I know what I believe, man. I really don't even care. I know for a fact.
I know, like, I have these weird dreams, and I have these dreams ever since I was, like, little, and it scared the living daylights out of me, and it was always with Angel. So, there'd be a dream, like, this always happens, and it still freaks me out whenever I have
Yeah, and every time she has one, I have one.
It happens every time.
So, I have the same or similar dreams?
I think it happened again recently, too.
Okay, so it'll be Angel.
Yeah.
But there would be multiple of him in the house. Mm-hmm. And then I would be like, oh my goodness, which one's Angel? And every time I try to, like, pet him or see which one is Angel, he'll bite my hand. Yeah. And I'll just wake up.
And then there's another one where we both have.
And really? I keep getting that.
That's crazy.
And then I keep getting that same dream, but in different areas, like in different places.
Yeah. And then there's another one that we both had at Balsam.
That is just like a scary dream I had.
Yeah. And it was like, it literally was like we were having a normal day, but for some reason I was seeing from a third perspective, like in the corner of the hallway.
So like an out-of-body experience.
Yeah, but I knew what was happening. And me and Tessa went into her room, and there was two of Angel laying on the bed, and both of us looked, we were like, wait, what? And right when we said, wait, what? The light turns green, and there's a big boom.
And there was a boom!
And there was a big boom.
I had this dream.
In real life? Or
no,
the
it was a dream. We had the dream, but
we had it at the same night.
Yeah. It was a big boom.
I kid
and the
you
room
not.
was black, and then they're both gone.
And then I just woke up at that point.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm being dead serious.
It's kind of cool.
It was like, but Bella said in her dream it was green. In my dream it was blue or purple. It was like a bluish purple.
It was just a big boom, and like the light just was green.
For me, I wasn't in the room outside of the room.
Yeah, we were looking from the door.
And then it was like we looked in bed. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And then it just went like, it was like a
gunshot. And then everything went, and then the lights turned back on, and he was gone. It was so.
And then I woke up.
Yeah.
And I know this.
But mine went on, and we were trying to. And again, my dreams act like I'm awake. So like it was like I was going on about my day in it. And so like and later in that dream, when I figured out it was a dream, I was trying to tell you guys, and then Tessa forgot. Like I'm trying to talk about it because she was with me in the dream, and I'm like, hey, you were there. She's like, no, I wasn't. What are you talking about? And I was like. And I started cussing her out in my dream when I woke up. Because like, you're not lying on me right now. You're awake. And I woke up because I was so pissed, I think.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I know this one time whenever we were at Kildare. It was my first time I had like sleep paralysis.
Yeah. And that was terrifying.
I was sleeping in my bed, obviously. And I'm screaming. I'm screaming so loud. Yeah. And it's like not coming out. Yeah. And I'm like, ah! I'm like, so I didn't actually scream. But I'm screaming and I just like, it's not coming out. And I see something and I'm like, oh hell no. And I'm like screaming and stuff and then nothing's happening.
Yeah,
and then I wake up and it's like, I was sweating. I was like, oh my God.
I used to sleep and then I can feel somebody touching me.
That's what it was. That's what it was
happening. I would get up.
Yeah.
And like I would wake up because I felt somebody touch me.
Yeah.
Or I can be up. Like, I can be asleep, but up, and I can feel somebody touching me while I'm up, but I can't move.
Yeah. It's very scary.
Like that used to happen to me when I was a kid, though.
Yeah, it happened to me at Kildare. In that house, it was just a whole bunch of stuff there. When I would go to sleep, that house, I'd always get nosebleeds.
Yeah.
That was one thing.
I always
get nosebleeds at that house.
Well, no, that's because, like, the air conditioner wasn't working for, like, that one.
Yeah, that was also a part of it, too.
That was what.
Yeah, but no, yeah, I'd get nosebleeds, and, like, I'd go to sleep. And I got sleep paralysis one time. And again, there was like a thing. I heard someone talking in my ear. And I heard someone grab me on the arm and doing this. Like, just like touching me. And I was like, what the hell?
Wait, what do you mean touching you?
Stop.
No, because the way you pointed
No.
Go get a Barbie doll. Tell me where they touched you at.
No, and I thought it was you.
Oh.
And so, like, I was so mad at you for, like, a week. And I, like, told Mom, I was like, I think Tess is doing this. Because, like, I didn't know what it was. And so I freaked out. I'm like, I was mad at this point. I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
No, because I killed her. You used to sleep naked.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
One.
And then grandmother got mad.
No. I'd sleep in a bra and shorts. And she called it unethical.
Oh, actually?
Yes.
Unethical?
Yes. She's like, it's not proper for a lady to do that. And I was like, Anyway.
That was funny to me.
God. That woman. She's a woman.
Jesus.
No.
So, yeah, like, that's pretty creepy. I feel like I did have sleep paralysis as a kid. I have experienced that. Like I said, I'll be laying down. I can feel somebody touch me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I say I don't know. So the creepiest thing that's ever happened to me, I remember going to the state fair and we seen the littlest person in the world.
Dad, oh my God.
Yo, this lady was like 2 feet tall.
God.
Her hair was long. So it's like she had long hair, but she was only 2 feet, but her hair was as long as her body. She had these long nails. And the creepiest part about it, they had her in a glass box with holes.
That's scary.
Thank you.
Yeah, no.
So I shit you not.
That's
like you're walking up the fair. You're walking up the fair. She's on this podium.
Okay.
And she's in a glass box. And she looks very bewildered. She's small. Like she has long nails that are curling. Her hair is really long. And she's in a glass box with like holes in it. And she's like walking around and she'll sit still and then she'll do something like
that is scary.
That's scary.
Yeah. So I could not go to sleep for like 2
How old were
days.
you? Like 20.
I was in 4th grade.
Oh, you're like 9.
I thought you were talking like you're
like
I mean, that would scare me right now as a grown man. Like I would have my pistol on my waist. If I see a 2 foot tall woman with long hair like that, I'm shooting her. Like, bruh, it's happening. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Hell yeah. That's scary as No. You're getting shot, especially if you're in my house. Exactly, though. That wouldn't scare you. Imagine trying to go take a piss.
I saw. Wait.
No. Let me explain this to you, right? Imagine walking out the bathroom right now, right? And you turn the corner, and it's a 2 foot woman on the corner with her. Like, come on.
That is
you throwing balls.
Scary.
It's not like, oh, this is a 2 foot woman. I'm gonna be nice to you. No, you clocking her head in. I'm just saying. Like, come on.
God, I can see why you'd be scared.
Yeah, I was scared as a 9.
I
was scared as a 9-year-old boy, and I will be scared as a grown ass man if I see a 2 foot tall woman with hair as long as her body and nails that are curled and yellow teeth and just look all sorts of weird.
That is weird. That's weird.
And then the thing about it was, and no disrespect, I'm not even trying to be funny, she wasn't like a little person.
She was just like
you understand? Like, I'm not trying to be mean and no disrespect.
Oh, like she looks like a normal person, but 2 feet?
Thank you.
Oh, that's fucking terrifying.
What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay.
Like you know how like you can kind of like tell like that like it's just like a bad like the disability. You can tell.
The disability.
You can tell.
Exactly.
Yeah, she just looks like a small person, like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's terrifying.
What?
Yes.
Like a little kid. Like was it a little kid?
No. I know. I see what you're saying.
Because I know like how little people look. You can tell that.
Yes, that's what he's saying.
But it was just like a normal person that was just 2 feet.
Yes.
That's freaky.
That's scary.
That's scary.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm used to that. Like I said, respectfully.
Yeah.
It's like you respect that.
Okay, I thought you were saying you were just gonna shoot.
I joke about a lot of stuff, but I will never joke and make fun of a little person. What I'm saying is, she did not have the attributes of that.
Yeah.
She had the attributes of a woman that was miniaturized.
Oh, that's scary.
To 2 feet.
Oh, hell no. No, that's just weird. No.
That shit was crazy.
That's scary.
That junk was wild.
But that reminds me of another thing I had. So back at Kildare, again, a whole bunch of crazy stuff happened.
Stuff happened at Kildare that I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember anything there.
Yeah.
So what were you saying about?
Yeah, so I thought Tori was in my room. It was like really late at night. I like woke up and I heard someone walk in, and I don't usually leave my door open. My door was open. and I saw someone walk into my room, like a little girl in a white dress. She walks over, just stands at the end of my bed, and I start moving. I'm like, Tori, what are you doing? Because I thought it was Tori. I reached my hand out, right when I touched her, she was on.
The devil is a lie.
And it was terrifying. And
Did she tell us her grandmother, and then she started going around the whole house and doing stuff?
Amen. I agree.
She turned on spiritual music. She got candles.
It wasn't bad though. She was just there.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's not bad.
That's bad.
Not every spirit is bad.
I'm not saying every spirit is bad, but I don't want you seeing little white girls that are disappearing.
Oh my god.
That's no. That's not normal behavior. That's not. No.
That's not what you can.
I am praying and I am rebuking the spirits and I am playing Christian music and I am praying. I get what you're trying to say, but again, when you're young, first and foremost,
because I was young.
Spirits.
She felt alone. She was lonely. I felt bad. Yeah, that's why after I was like, oh, because it was the same one that I saw walking down the stairs that one night.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because you know the scariest thing that happened to me? It was at the house we just moved from.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Bella,
I'm not gonna say anything.
Me and Bella were about to watch a spooky movie.
Oh my god!
And we were about to watch
I forgot about that. I was talking about something else.
We were about to watch a scary movie, and before we even turned it on, so Tori, Grandmother, Aunt Teresa had left the house.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them came in and got something and left right out, I guess, and shut the door.
Yeah.
And it sounded like Tori called me, and it was like, Tessa!
Yeah, we heard someone full-on yell my name. We heard Tessa from, downstairs in the kitchen. And we were there must be home. We go downstairs.
No.
No one is home.
We need to go downstairs.
Oh, yeah, we're scared.
No, because I was like, yeah?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, because I was like, didn't they all leave?
Yes.
And we were like, yeah, they're all gone. And then Bella, you're like, no, don't go down there.
Yeah.
And I was like, who called my name?
Yeah.
I can't, I know sometimes you hear stuff in your ear and it sounds like someone's
calling you. But we both heard it.
But it's like,
come on.
It sounded like Tori.
It sounded like her.
I kid you not. It sounded like Tori just went, Tessa. And I was like, yeah.
And I thought it was a movie. I thought it was fake.
No. Because we were watching
the movie. Y'all be watching all those scary movies.
No, it was not the scary movie.
We were watching the movie and it sounded like someone, I thought it was like someone called that name in the movie.
Yeah, and so I rewinded it to see if that was what it was. And nothing was there.
And nothing said it.
Nothing said it.
And so I was like, wait, maybe something downstairs. I was like, oh, maybe Tori's here. And I was like, yeah. And then their response was like, Tori. And then we didn't hear anything. And then I was like, wait.
Yeah, and I was like, don't get downstairs because that's not good.
Yeah.
Especially what was happening that day.
Oh, and that's another thing. There was something that happened in the house where there was an argument and everybody was mad and in a full-on mad mode and whatnot.
Yep.
And after everybody was done arguing, everybody was still mad.
Yeah.
But then the kitchen, we had heard a plate fall and break.
No one's downstairs.
Nobody was downstairs.
No one's downstairs. It wasn't on the edge of the
Everybody
table.
was fighting upstairs, and then we just all hear the thing break.
The loudest shatter noise.
A long story.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was Aunt Teresa, Grandma, everybody was arguing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then we all heard it, and we were like, who's downstairs?
Yeah, no one was downstairs.
No one was downstairs.
It was this glass plate, this
and the thing was, is that maybe it just tipped over.
Yeah, it was in the middle of the island.
It wasn't anywhere where it could tip.
It was in the middle of the island, and it fell.
Island.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's the thing.
It was in the middle of the island, and the thing is, before we could hear it, you can hear it move.
Yeah,
you can hear it go you can hear it
like we thought Tori was downstairs.
Yeah,
you can hear the and then let it fall.
No one was downstairs. No dogs were downstairs.
You look like you don't believe us.
No, I mean I do believe y'all. Like I said, I'm the type of person where I don't play with those spirits because I know they're very real. So I believe what you're saying.
And the thing was, Grandma was like, "Who broke a plate down here?" Because she thought that one of us broke. Yeah, we were mad, and we're like, "No, we all heard it break while we were up here." Yeah, and she was like she just
went, and we were like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, and then we just cleaned it up. So.
It was the thing is because you can tell it wasn't it was fueled by our anger.
Yeah.
It wasn't that's normally what happens. You know when you can kind of just tell that a certain energy can just be created just by negativity. So it was all of our negativity combined because every time we had an argument in that house, something broke or something fell.
Yeah, that's a vase broke.
Yes.
And then what else broke?
your mirror fell from the
My
door.
mirror fell and broke.
And then we'd always hear thuds upstairs when we were downstairs.
I remember the attic.
Thuds!
Yeah, I remember the attic.
We called it the ghost trap.
Yes, every time we'd argue or something weird would happen, something would break, something would fall.
Was this specifically around Halloween or just in general?
In general. It just happens, man. Our lives are spooky.
That's crazy. I feel like the spookiest house we ever been at was Grigg Street for me. But I feel like for y'all were at more peace there for some reason. But we were like right behind the cemetery.
I was gonna say, oddly enough,
we were right next
to it. It wasn't that bad there. I think it wasn't that bad there. It was weird.
I used to pray over that house every night just because.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah, like literally every night. Or no, I'd take that. Well, yeah, I used to do it every night, but then I used to always do it every Sunday at the beginning of the week.
I know that house. Nothing really happened. I just always fell out on my bed.
Jesus. I think that was just you, man.
No.
Oh, no. Crazy stuff did happen there. I just remembered a whole flood of things just now. Oh my god.
I just remember being scared for no reason. Again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, I don't know if that's just because I was a little kid.
You guys definitely feel like you haven't encountered an entity.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's places here, man. There's stories here that I don't want to tell you because you're freaked out.
Yeah, I don't want to know. That's crazy. See, I'm a lightweight when it comes to that. Like creepy stuff, I can't handle. I gotta watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory or something like that and keep it moving.
Bruh. But don't you want to know more about it?
No, I don't.
Do you want to be more knowledgeable?
No, I really don't.
You know how to protect yourself against it.
I know how to
like,
I pray.
Do things.
I pray. I watch happy movies. I watch cartoons. I watch.
But are you one with yourself?
Yes,
I am.
That you are in control of.
Some stuff, you gotta understand. Like some people, I am so intuitive that if I allow myself to even entertain it, I will go crazy.
That's a self-development problem.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to develop an awareness to the point to where I go crazy thinking about that. I'm good.
Well, no, awareness doesn't equal insanity.
What? For you, it probably doesn't.
Well, no, it's overall.
Everything is perception, right? So for you, you may be okay with y'all like scary movies. I can't do that. Because for me, I'm a very artistic type of person.
So you just think about it constantly.
Yeah, like I can't go to sleep. I can't go to sleep watching something because I'm gonna have a dream about it.
Is that why you tell us to turn our TVs off when we sleep?
Yes. Whether you know or you see, I'd rather stay away from it. I'd rather pray, and I'd rather just, even if I know something is there, even if I feel like I feel something, I'm just gonna pray.
Yeah, but what if you can help it?
I don't want to help it. I'm good. I'm good on that.
So sad.
It's already gone.
It's not though. Obviously, sincere.
You should got help when you were an actual person. I'm not gonna help you finish whatever your unfinished business is.
That's not what it is at all.
I don't help them. I'm good. I'm good on that.
So sad.
Oh my God.
I'm good on that. I'll go get me some what do you call it? Garlic covered bullets and.
It's not a vampire.
Hey, whatever I have to do.
At least make a salt circle.
Whatever I have to do
whatever
I got to do to dispose of the.
You can't dispose.
I hate people who talk about it and then are stupid. People who go to seek it out without proper protection or don't know what they're doing. That bothers me. Because people.
Where do you go to get the proper info on that though?
Proper info. Really for me it was this experience and looking through a lot of again I had a lot of sources of books when I was little, so I'd look for sourceable books and online and stuff on reasonable sites that weren't just fake.
Yeah,
you can tell my teachers taught me this. If you look on the end of some sites, if it says a certain dot, you can know which ones are credible. But yeah, so I'd look at that stuff, and if you look through, you can find a lot of stuff that's actually reliable. So that's what I kind of did, and so I just kept researching. And
I'm good on that.
It's not as bad as you think.
Anything ever happened though on Halloween that was creepy?
On Halloween? Nothing that I can remember. No, Halloween's always fun for me.
Yeah, me too. It's weird. Like for me, I know
you can tell that there's things roaming more than usual. Definitely.
It's weird for me. I like Halloween.
Why are you staring?
I do like Halloween. I like the concept of.
You just remembered something. What?
What?
Your face is blank. What were you thinking about? You were thinking about something. Your face was blank. What? Yes, you were.
It's so creepy, man. But no, yeah, I like Halloween. I like, the fall weather. I like the concept of, dressing up, having a good time. But I think, you just have to be very cautious.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, like I said, I'm not the type of person that's gonna
really
dive into like trying to help a spirit. I'm good on that. Like it's not happening.
No, but yeah, really on Halloween, the worst thing is you don't even most of the time you have to worry about people, like actual people on Halloween.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of My Humble Opinion and the creepy stories that these two have. I'm good on that. Like I said, I'm the type of person where I'm more spiritual. I'll pray. I'm not trying to help an entity or whatever you would call it out. I'm good on that. I do like trick or treating. I don't like interacting with spirits. So I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. I want you to comment below on your creepiest Halloween experience or your creepiest experience at all, period, whether it was Halloween or whether it was Christmas. And again, once again, thank you for tuning in to My Humble Opinion. I am Cam's Brain, and this is
Tess Couture. Wait for it. Arts.
Peace.